Hey, welcome to Momentarily Speaking with me, Isha Anavaz. On this channel, we're going to focus on self care, nutrition, and mindset growth. We will feel well, move well, and live well on this channel. Let's build a stronger, more intentional us, one moment at a time. Thank you for watching. Hey, friend, we're in my kitchen today, and I want to talk to you today about two things that the GLP-1 will not do for you. And I have been on this journey since May of 2025. We are in January of 2026, and I have learned a lot about my body and being a health advocate for myself. And I want to encourage you to do the same for you as well. Today, I'm going to discuss with you the two things, but I'm also going to give you some habits that I have implemented in my daily life that have helped me through the process. So, what's the first thing that the GLP-1 will not do for you? Friend, I have to tell you the truth. A GLP-1 will not give you muscle. It will not. In fact, if you do not do any strength training while you're on a GLP-1, you will most likely lose a lot of muscle. Now, a lot of people stop right here and they say, well, any type of weight loss, you will lose muscle. Yes, that is correct. But I'm specifically speaking to us folks that are over 40. It is important that we know what muscle we are losing. And guess what? You can actually maintain your muscle while on a GLP-1 with understanding one thing. The second thing that the GLP-1 will not do for you, it will not give you protein. So the GLP-1 will not give you muscle and it will not give you protein. So let's go and start right there with those two things. Now, what will the GLP-1 do for you? It will slow the process of food noise. What is food noise? Food noise is that feeling that I'm hungry, I need to eat something, I gotta eat something right now. And some of us suffer from obesity, and that disease has us go crazy a lot of times because we are so hungry and we don't know what to do. Well, today in this video, I'm gonna show you what you can do about that. And guess what? Protein is involved. And so I have seen my practitioner, I have seen a dietitian, I have seen a nutritionist, and every single one of them have something great that I've learned from. But the three of them have said the same thing about protein. When you're on a GLP-1, if you are hungry, it's because you need more protein for the day. The GLP-1 is designed to give you appetite suppression. So appetite suppression plus the slowing of no food noise, right? Equals you not eating, which equals you losing weight. Those are the two things that definitely the GLP-1 will do for you. It will stop the food noise and it will also stop you from having that appetite anxiety. But let me pause right there and be straight up honest with you. I have been taking the GLP-1 from May of last year. I am now on 7.5 Zepbound. I have been on the FDA approved tirzepatide Zepbound, okay? On day 1, 2, 3, and 4, my appetite suppression and my food noise does its job. But I'm going to be honest with you. On day 5, 6, and 7, I better have snacks, fruits, protein, all the good boys. I better have them in my kitchen. And that's why we were in my kitchen today, because I want to show you what I have every single day. Because, guys, the GLP-1 for me, it is brutal how, like, all of a sudden, that anxiety of, like, not having the appetite suppression really working the way it was working from day 1 and 4. And here's the catch if you get anything from this video, this is what I want to teach you today. And no, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a GLP-1 patient, but I want to teach you something today from my own experience. Why would I be in a calorie deficit and eat the right foods with the GLP weren't working 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then not be a health advocate for myself on days 5, 6, and 7. On days 5, 6, and 7, this is when we have to start doing what is called a lifestyle change. And I want to encourage you today, because no matter where you're at right now, no matter what is happening in your life, I want you to know that you already have the power within. God has given you the power within to make small decisions. And these small decisions that I've made in my journey have helped me to get where I am today. I honestly, to be honest with you, when I started this journey, I was 199. I'm now 171.4. My face is thinning out. I haven't lost my butt yet, but my face is thinning out. And I'm thinking, do I really want to go to 143? I may change my goal. I feel good. I feel like I feel strong. And I know that in the numbers, I should be maybe in the 140s as a 5'5" woman. But I don't know how my face is, I don't know what's gonna happen there. But regardless of that, I don't want to be vain. And I'm thankful for the GLP-1. But I want to be, I don't I want to be honest about that. I may not want to be 143 anymore. That was my goal weight, but I may just, start doing maintenance at 150, because honestly, with the weight training and the steps that I'm doing every day, my life has changed, you guys. It has changed, and I'm so thankful for this medication. So please don't think that I'm being negative about this medication, but I want you to know the truth. And the truth is that as we get older, we lose muscle as it is, we lose bone as it is, and we have to be specific about how we deal with these medications now and how we can stabilize our body composition to make sure that we are keeping the muscle that we do have. And I will put it below, but I believe it's been known that with the GLP-1, um, people are losing up to 25% of their muscle. Okay. And that's no bueno. I'm sorry, it's not. But I want to tell you what I do to help me during days that I am just, get really, what you call it, hungry, or the appetite suppression doesn't help. So I have pears around my house. It's either pears or, let me make sure that I'm getting, I have, let's see. I have my bananas, my avocados. I have and I can do so much with this stuff, you guys. I can do so much with these little things. Oh my gosh, I can do an avocado toast with rye bread. With this, I mix it up, I smash it, and then I put 2 eggs on top of it, and I grill it with a little bit of garlic. I mean, and then this doesn't look pretty, right? We see this. This doesn't look pretty, but I have it right in front of me because I want to remember to take my vitamins. I want to remember if I'm hungry. I have these Atkins. I get these at Walmart, and I have these beef chunks laying around just in case I get hungry. I have to grab something. Okay, I got some protein in me. Remember, if you get hungry on GLP-1 medication, it's because you didn't have enough protein for the day, and you should be having at the very least 100. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. Okay, and then here's my fridge. I have cottage cheese everywhere. I have my Waterloo, but I have my protein shakes. They all have 30 grams. So I use different ones, but I like chocolate. Um, I have my blueberries all because in the morning I take this blueberries and my oikos right here, and I mix that together, and I add some honey and some cinnamon, and that gives me at the very least 25 grams. And then I have 2 boiled eggs. I have eggs all the time. In fact, I got to go to the store again because I literally start the week with 2 of these, and I'm already like needing to go back to Walmart to get eggs. But people think that it's hard to get the protein in. I've had to really take time to understand how much protein I need for the day. I didn't show you this one thing. Let me come over here. I don't go out to restaurants or anything like that. So I what I do is, instead of going out to restaurants, I get these Atkins meals. They pretty much have 23 grams. But for the most part, I'm not sponsored by these people, by the way. Tempos, they have, I can only afford getting every 2 weeks I get these. But they pretty much all of them have between, the protein is between 30 grams to 33 grams. And I do the chicken. Um, and I make my own salmon. I go to HEB. There's an HEB nearby, and I go and get salmon, or I go to Walmart. But that's basically what I wanted to show you today, is that you are responsible for your protein, and you're responsible to keep your muscle while you're on a GLP-1. And I want to encourage you as your sister, you know, because a lot of times, we hear everybody just saying their experiences, and nobody really wants to be tough about it. And I'm gonna be tough about this, because I want you to keep your muscle, and I want you to keep your bones, and I want you to be strong, and you don't have to do a lot. Okay? I don't go to the gym. I have my own stuff here. I bought me a kettlebell. I have my weights, and I just turn on the YouTube kettlebell guy. But he is funny. He's like, doing his thing, and it's pretty unique. But I think it's important to know that you got this, and that you're awesome, and don't give up. But I hope that I shared with you information that is going to help you as you go through this journey, or if you're thinking about getting into the GLP-1 um, medication. But in either way, I want you to know that you're awesome, and you got this. And God bless you. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.